How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, I am teaching you the top 3 escape shots that you need to have as a golfer out on the golf course. Let's get right into this one. Enjoy the video. Top 3 escape shots you need to have. The first one is the low punch shot. Let's get right into it. So for the low punch shot, you're gonna have to get a very low lofted club. I've got a 4-iron. I don't carry a 3-iron. If you carry a 3-iron, use a 3-iron. What you wanna do is you wanna have this a little bit farther back in your stance than a normal 4-iron. My 4-iron's probably right in there. So I'm gonna move this back just slightly. So the big thing here is you want your hands in front of the golf ball at impact, and you wanna shift your weight a lot onto your front left glute. Normal stance, you line up. Again, I have a forward press, so I'm gonna do this, and then you wanna have a very steep angle of attack, but you don't wanna hack down on it. You wanna hit down and through the golf ball. Let me see if I can hit one here for you. This is a low punch shot with a 4-iron. Let's show that in slow motion real quick for you. You can see I really want to keep my hands in front of the golf ball, and I want to shift that weight onto this front leg through impact. I almost want to feel like I'm walking through the shot. You want to feel like you're hitting down and through the golf ball and then finishing through here. You don't want to hang back because then you're going to top the golf ball. Get you a low lofted club, hands in front of the golf ball, downward angle attack. Now, another way you can hit this shot is to move it way back in your stance like so, and then you hit the same shot. Again, this is gonna help get your hands in front of the golf ball because the ball is back in your stance. You want a downward angle of attack, but you wanna hit through the golf ball, shifting that weight onto the front leg. Because the ball is back in your stance, you wanna kind of close that club face, all right? Because if you're like this, you can see that club face is a little bit open. So you wanna close that club face and have that club face pointed at your target. Your target may not be the green, it may be the hole that you're trying to hit out of the trees. It's called hooding the golf club. So hood it a little bit, have that face pointed right where you want it to go. Again, that one came out with a little bit of a draw. The more you move it back, if you have an inside out swing, it's gonna draw just a little bit. So that is the low punch shot. Next, we're gonna get into the low hook shot. All right, so with this, a lot of the same parameters. You wanna have the ball a little bit back in your stance to a normal 4-iron. With this one, you wanna have that club face pointed at your target or your hole or wherever you're trying to punch out to, and then you wanna severely close that stance. So I'm pointed probably 50 yards left, all right? Now, again, keep that club face pointed at where you wanna go and then swing along your feet line. But again, you wanna have that hands in front of the golf ball, weight shifted through and onto your left leg, okay? Let's hit us a low hook. This one, you've seen Tiger hit this one plenty of times. As you can see, that one hooked quite a bit. Started out right where I was aiming and hooked about probably 25 to 30 yards. Show you that in slow motion. Next, I'm gonna teach you the low cut or the low slice or the low fade. Again, a lot of the same parameters. This one, you're gonna do the exact opposite to the hook. You wanna have that club face pointed at your target or where you're wanting the ball to start. Then you wanna have that stance open to that target. Have that ball slightly back in your stance and swing along your feet line. Remember to keep those hands forward, that weight shifted into that front leg through impact. So you can see my club face is pointed straight, my feet are pointed left. Let's hit us a low cut. As you can see, that one started out right at my target, cut about another 25 to 30 yards. The better you get at this, the more you can hook it or the more you can cut it. A hook, for me, is a lot easier to do than a slice. I can't hit a big, huge, low cut, all right? But I can hit a big, huge, low hook. All right, so if I'm trying to hit a very, very big hook, I'm gonna put this one back in my stance, and I'm gonna close that club face way down, and then I'm gonna swing along my feet. It's gonna come out and it's gonna hook and it's gonna run forever. If you enjoyed the video, guys, be sure to drop a like on this one. Be sure to hit that subscribe. We got more golf tips and drills coming your way. We'll catch you next time.